Don't visualize the win, visualize the whole life cycle of the activity. If I was visualizing a marathon, I would visualize all the training up to it. I'd visualize that first starting kickoff point. I'd visualize mile 12 when my legs feel like they're gonna fall off. And what I would tell myself in a positive way to keep running. I would visualize myself then finally hitting the finish line, celebrating it with it, going out that night, doing the ice bath, and waking up the next day feeling fulfilled. The whole life cycle of visualization is a habit for me. That's what most people miss in their visualizations. Visualization. I don't know when it started. I don't have a tremendous amount of memory. Some of you know, before high school and middle school, my accident when I was 19 years old really scrambled my brains. So some of you can remember a lot in high school and middle school and elementary. I'm one of those people, tremendous trouble accessing a lot of that, and just from a brain injury. And so I don't remember where it started, but I do remember at that time, somewhere in there, I would just lay in bed and visualize things. I'd see things. I'd think about going to school that day, and I would visualize things that would happen at school. Sometimes just fictional things, here I am walking up to that girl I like. We're having a great conversation. We're making out at my locker. Never happened. Don't worry. But they're not all visual. I'm not the law of attraction guy, because I would have made out with all the girls in high school. Didn't happen. Just letting you know, law of attraction, screw you, didn't work. You got to actually talk to people. Anyway, I think that I developed this capacity to visualize and see things. And some of them were make-believe stories. And some of them were just imagining how a situation would go. And to this day, including this morning, when I wake up, I lay in bed and I just kind of see what was maybe already playing out. If it was a dream, I just try to visualize and see what's happening there. Or as soon as I become conscious and I start thinking about the day, I imagine the day. I imagine what's on the docket for today. I don't look at my calendar. I don't look at my phone. I just, I see something and I imagine it going really well. And so as I see it and I imagine it going well, I also see it going terrible and how I would deal with it. Right. So today, I did not visualize this situation I had this morning. I actually visualized some travel. I have travel later on this afternoon. And so I was thinking, okay, I have to travel today. I want to have a calm energy as I pack, because usually I'm packing 90 miles an hour and I'm all frenetic getting out of the house. I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to be on that. I'm going to be in a car ride today. So I'm seeing myself in the car. I'm talking to some people. All right, I'm going to call some family and friends today in the car ride over to the airport. And I'm visualized. Or sometimes it's not, the dream or the day. I've been stewing on a big goal or a dream, something big upcoming. Maybe it's a huge stadium speech, or maybe I'm going to talk with this particular, influencer in the world who I want to have a positive impact with. And I'll visualize that going well and not well. It's like if I was visualizing a marathon, I would visualize all the training up to it. I'd visualize that first starting kickoff point. I'd visualize mile 12 when my legs feel like they're going to fall off. I'd visualize watching people pass me and how I would feel about that, and what I would tell myself in a positive way to keep running. I would visualize myself then finally hitting the finish line, celebrating it with it, going out that night, doing the ice bath, and waking up the next day feeling fulfilled. The whole life cycle of visualization is a habit for me. It changed my life. Don't visualize the win, visualize the whole life cycle of the activity. Pre, during, post. That's what most people miss in their visualizations. Most people don't actually visualize. They think about something briefly. Visualization is taking the time to think about an activity, a goal, or a dream, and walking it through in your mind, beginning to end. Not just the celebrations and good stuff, the hard stuff, what you'll tell yourself to survive, to thrive, to keep going on. Some people often hear the term visualization and they think that's not me. I don't visualize. And it's like, I don't care if you see it or not. I wish we had a different name for it. We call it imagination. It's a mental process of thinking through an activity, goal, or dream, pre, during, and post. The whole life cycle. All I want you to do, don't worry about if you can see everything perfectly. Like, learn to teach yourself to see things more visually, but don't think that is a component or requirement of visualization. Let's just step back from it has to be insanely visual, because people, it's not very visual for me. That's fine. I want you to think through it. Let your brain do what it does. Whatever think through it means to you, I'm using the same language for visualization. Some people see more than others. When I was young, it wasn't as vivid as it is now, because I've been doing this for 40 years. So now I see it very visual. I mean, super visual. I can zoom in and zoom out. There's colors, like kaleidoscope level colors. You know, I hear sights and sounds and sensations that I can feel in my body. Like, it is a true immersive virtual reality experience for me now, because I've been practicing. At first, it was mostly looking at the dark back side of my eyelids, yo. There wasn't nothing going on there. And also, thinking through anything was hard for me because I was dumb. And so as you become more connected with your body, more intelligent and observing of your own awareness, you get way better at this. Remember, this month is about habits that change my life. Visualization is a habit. And like all habits, they become better, more automatic, more immersive with time, right? With time.